Hi, Jax. How are you? Good to see you. I didn't want to get engaged when I saw you in Jelly's channel. How are you doing? It's been a while. There was an earthquake here in South Florida. We had thunder last night. Oh, we we had heavy thunder last night. Hey, Jackie, where's Scott? Eh, Selama is here. Say hello. Wait a minute. I need to clean my glasses. How, I don't know. I was out and about today. Had to take care of some business. Well, that's all we need. Tell that to Trump. He can't go to Cuba now. there's, there's an earthquake. Oh, I can see. Jax, tell me how's it going? How do you feel? Salama, hi. I don't know if I said hello before. Oh, now it's the ankle. Oh, you're too funny. What's wrong with the ankle? Did you bend it or something? Did you strain it? Oh, that's serious. Is that from an accident, Jax? Well, listen. Any kind of orthopedic surgery. So I have bilateral hip replacements. Okay, my advice is do it sooner than later because the older you get, the harder it is to recover. And if you have a good a PT program, you gain a lot back. I was having some issues signing in, but I uh, the light. Let me see. I'll move the light here. Voila! There you go. That's better. It's shining on my face. Oh, geez. Jax, is it genetics or is it is it something that you inherited? Because the kidney stones and heavy arthritis. It could be lifestyle or diet. So you walked for an hour and then you couldn't walk anymore for 3 days. Yeah. Where did Jackie Jacaranda go? Where's Scott? I didn't see him online. I think he was with Gigi earlier. I thought he was. I checked if he was live, and um, it was an hour ago. So I decided to occupy the space. I haven't been feeling well. I had I had I had I had blood work done on Friday, and I had 3 vaccines on Thursday. It was misery. Jeez. Is that in the Nut House or Judy's channel? Well, I'm gonna see what I get done here. I have a couple of projects to do. Oh, it wasn't planned. A pop up. Okay. Where is it? Of course, when you want to use an Oracle deck, it doesn't. It's not here. Let me hold on a second. Let me see where I put it. Oh, here. So I got this. Karen suggested this deck, affirmators. It's kind of nice because it's positive energy, and we need positive energy right now. No, enough with bad news or criticism. Just tell me what the hell to do right. The box is not the easiest to open. So let's do a card, one for you, and one for me, Jackson. If Selama and Jackie Jacaranda are still, JJ are still around, let me know. No, that's just the junk. Okay. Well, so when are you getting the operation on your ankle? Do you have to do both, or can you put warm or cold compresses to alleviate the? No, good for her. Ah, let me see. Can comments again? Well, I just saw myself. Let's see what is this here. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Restream and not here. Well, I hope they stop by and say hello. Or boo, go away. Jax, is the ankle operation planned soon, or what? Tell me. I wonder where JJ went. Jacaranda, are you around? Salama. Did you find a job? Well, what today is today Monday? Okay. Oh, what do you think? Part of the issue with me has been, um, hi Irene. um, same here. Same here. The doctor prescribed two medications, and one is like $1,000, and the other one was like $400. And I'm supposed to be taking it every month. You know what? WTF? I just came on, Irene. I saw that no one was online, so I said, oh, I might as well go on. I haven't been feeling well, and decided to maybe perhaps it's better to get my mind off things. Well, the system is so screwed up. You would think that these guys will be talking to each other, so they know. But it's the whole insurance issue. If we had public health, it will be more standardized. I'm feeling better. It was I think I had a bad reaction to three vaccines that I took on Thursday, and then I had this massive lab work as to my primary sent lab work because my cholesterol is high, and I have to see a specialist um, um, for blood work. Oh yeah, yeah, and uh, and anytime they tell you that a test is inconclusive, the next phrase, we're going to have to do more tests. Well, I think I had the sheet somewhere around. I think what was the flu? They couldn't the insurance did not approve the hepatitis one, and there were two more. So I know that they put the flu here, and another one, and another on the other elbow, and both shoulders were really sore. So I couldn't lay on my side to sleep. And at some point, I think I had like a fever because I was trembling, and it was I had to put my bathrobe on. That's it. Shingles was one of them, and then this massive headache, and so they at the pharmacy, it's all take Tylenol. Well, Tylenol didn't do shit. I had to go to ibuprofen. Yeah, I mean, I can still feel it. You know when a bitch pricked me. For me, it was the one that didn't want to cover was hepatitis. They said that they were going to investigate. If she remembers me after I left the pharmacy, I'll be very surprised. Now she tells me. Thanks, Steph. Of course, the nurse at Walgreens said, "Oh no, well, just your arm may be sore for 24 hours, um, and just take Tylenol." Oh, it's horrible. My neighbor downstairs had it. And it can be on your face, it can be on your back, on your butt. But I think I had um, rubiola, which is I think German measles, when I was a kid. Oh, really? Everybody came in to get infected. Oh, yeah. Well, when was it? Like in 2023, in the middle of the pandemic, my lab work is one of the lab work comes up, that I was positive for hepatitis. Okay, and so hepatitis. I haven't been out of the house, in contact with anybody. But no, but you have to get treated. You have to get treated. So the treatment for it was horrible. That I was out for a week. Okay, and really, well, as it turned out, one of the medications, after I went through the whole ordeal, being ashamed, pissed off, uh, and then having to go this it was 8 or 7 days, or seven. Was it seven? It was 7 or 8, either days or weeks. I can't remember, but I know that I was out for about a week. I couldn't get out of bed. Hamburger Mary. I wonder, is it the same shit? Uh, is that in Ybor City? Yeah, right. Well, as I I, I I went for the dermatologist because I have a rash on my leg, and um, he recommended one of these boutique pharmacies that where they make the medication, when you order. It has a special name. Um, I've been to the one in Fort Lauderdale. I wonder if it's still there, because all of those businesses are getting a lot of shit. Mm. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Steph. The compound pharmacy. So they were calling me, to tell me that the medication was ready, because apparently the doctor sent the request over. But I was reading the side effects. It was horrible. so I never went to pick it up. Plus, they never told me how much it was going to cost. So if it was more than $4, forget it. Well, I don't know in Florida. I never found out because I don't know if I threw it away, but the side effects of it was horrible. It's like you kept reading, and what kept coming through my mind is, why the fuck do I want to take this? I mean, it was, I mean, really, really bad stuff. Um, is that the GLP one, the EpiPens, same as the EpiPens, Jackie? Is Medicare covering uh, that type of stuff? Because I need to lose weight. I've put on like 50 pounds since COVID started, and stopped going to the gym, stopped doing yoga, and it's part of the problem. Oh, okay. I wouldn't think that they would cover something like those GLP one medications to make you lose weight, which they should. And I don't know about the other thing. But are you losing weight because you want to, or you stopped eating uh, cake, or really? No, I've been really bad. I've been really bad. On one side, not going out, not doing exercise, and then treating myself just to whatever I want to eat. So no wonder. So my cholesterol is high. Really? Have you switched to a more vegetarian? Because I tried being vegetarian for about a year, but it was too expensive, and in the sense that, to get, okay. The Germans call that also, uh, trep cost, I think it's called, something like that. Um, but the issue, I mean, I don't eat that much meat anymore, except today I went out and had a Whopper. Uh, no, I don't. I usually don't drink soda. It's too sweet for me. I prefer iced tea, or fruit juice, or water. I bought this vitamin water that's supposed to have no sugar, no calories. Oh my God, was that awful? It didn't have sugar, but they must be putting some artificial sweetener in there that um, Steph, I think my problem, I think, is carbs. I'm eating pasta almost every day. It's cheap and easy to do. And anyhow, I bought myself one of these vitamin waters or something. It was in Walgreens. I thought it said no sugar, but they must use some sweetener on it. That it was like uh, unpleasant. Even worse than Gatorade. At least Gatorade you can drink. I got this one today at Aldi. It's supposed to be strawberry. Not too bad. It's oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. But I mean, I never liked saccharin. I tried uh, um, is it monk fruit, which is natural. There's a journalist here in uh, she's part of NBC, the local NBC station, and she did a series of videos interviewing people that has changed their lifestyle and changed it's completely changed their medications and requirements by switching to being to being vegetarian. Okay, so I tried being a vegetarian for about a year, or maybe almost 2 years. I mean, I was a vegetarian in college at one point, and in Maryland also. Um, I think when I was in, it lasted for the longest that it lasted was three years. But then I craved for a burger. I need to drink more water. I have a cabinet full of all these nice teas that I was gonna make kombucha, but that project kind of fell by the side. So well, I won't go into politics, Irene. That's fair. Well, if you must, if you must know, I think I'm developing a leaky faucet. Okay, because when I feel the urge to pee, I gotta run. I can't hold it. Well, that's what that vitamin water was supposed to be, vitamins and electrolytes and all this good stuff and no sugar. And I took a sip of it to swallow the pills I had picked up at the pharmacy, and but I threw it out. $3 down the drain. Chocolate milk, but real milk or um, I think Almond Joy makes a really nice chocolate drink out of almond milk. The problem is it has disappeared from the market. I haven't been able. I have not seen it for months now. No. Well, I live in a condominium complex. There's like four buildings on this side, and once I got caught in coming home in heavy traffic, and we lived on the second floor, and I knew I wasn't gonna go up. I was not gonna make it up the stairs because even getting out of the car, I touched cloth, as the British would tell you. Eh, touching cloth. You shit in your pants. So I went behind the trash canisters and relieved myself. I knew I wasn't going to make it. Just getting out of the car was difficult. As long as you're sitting down, everything is closed up. But when you start moving your legs, oh, Ovaltine. Oh my God, I haven't heard that word in ages. I I I used to drink malted milk once in a while. Ah, tri- but you had the munchies. Can you imagine being in ER because of Triscuits? You have to write that one up, Jax. You were in a month and a half because of the Triscuits. Well, I mean I can't remember when was the last time I had Triscuits, but that's something I can't give up. I've stopped drinking wine. I've stopped drinking alcohol. Um, ah, Geez. If you notice that the camera is moving, it's because my dogs are sleeping under the table, having a good old time here. But they want to be next to me all the time. Damn. Maybe I should try. Maybe I should try that, but I don't know. The problem is that the last time. So I used to be a heavy wine drinker. I mean, I could drink up like 2 bottles of wine if I like the wine. Um, but now when I even one drink, the next day I am a mess. Even if I drink, the dogs wake me up at 7:30 for food, breakfast. Right, Margot. ¿Qué hace Margot? Margot, ¿qué hace? Mi niña, esa mi niña, esa mi niña. Be a good girl. Um, but keep away from Triscuits. Don't do the modern housewife. What was it? Wasn't it with you used to make put Triscuits and add spice to them and serve them as hors d'oeuvres. Well, I haven't smoked tobacco since high school, I think, and the last time that I smoked pot, I was a big mess. Are you doing? Is that with like the lemon and the gelatin or honey, Jax? Right, right. I had some friends that in Maryland that they loved having us over, and they would try a new dish recipe on us every time. Yeah, and but the only problem is all the recipes came out of the back of the label of a Campbell soup can. So you can imagine. Sometimes I had to excuse myself and not eat because it looked like barf. Hamburger helpers, tuna helpers, God, and we're still here. So somebody was talking the other day about TV dinners. I've seen that too on YouTube. That was interesting. That was interesting how people stretched. Uh, they didn't throw anything away and stretched the food. No, there was a cookbook. Not even Betty. What is it, Betty? Not Betty Ford. Betty Crocker. the, can you imagine the Betty Ford cookbook. Canned bread. Oh my God. Well, when we arrived from Cuba, we weren't getting any food assistance, but many of our neighbors were getting army surplus food. Okay, and the Cubans don't eat peanut butter nor spam. My mom did wonders with spam. Macaroni with spam, uh, ham croquettes with spam, um, um, sandwich spread with spam. Oh, top ramen. I bought a big box today to have something warm. And mac and cheese is my comfort food. Well, the Cubans have rice every day. Every day. You mean no rice? Okay, that's not food then. To you throw a hot dog in the ramen soup. or the mac and cheese? Because I did buy some freeze dried vegetables. I can't remember whether it was an Asian mix or Italian mix of vegetables, freeze dried, that you could add to the soup ramen, and made it more interesting. You know, you got that right. You know, in China, rice is is uh, is eaten at the end of the meal, you know, and it's served in a bowl. And what we were told is that it's used as a filler. And if you ask your host for more rice, means that it's kind of a shameful situation, because it meant that they didn't feed you well enough. So go figure. But some of the Chinese restaurants on here, the Chinese food is all right, but the rice is not. Yeah, if you see, I think you can get it from Amazon. The freeze dried vegetable mix. They have, they have carrot, celery, green pepper, onion. It does add something to the ramen. It's not just the clear broth. Oh, I love Vietnamese food. Really. And that's what they recommend when you have stomach problems, to eat rice. Really. Oh, all types of rice, Irene. Have you had like brown rice or wild rice? Well, you can always substitute orzo as a pasta instead of rice, if you can handle that. You ate juke. What's juke, Jax? Wild river. Okay. There's I have I must I bought at one point a black rice. I never cooked it. It's in my pantry. Um, See, my mom's favorite dessert was rice pudding. So that rubbed off on me. I love tapioca and rice pudding. And I can make it. I can make it with soy milk, and in a hibachi rice maker. It's a time saver. Oh yeah, that's very nice. The rice wine. I do miss having a nice glass of wine. But I tell you, just even one glass the next day is so bad that it makes it not worth. Oh, I love sesame seed oil. Have you ever had pumpkin seed oil? And I think it's toasted pumpkin seed oil. I think it's mostly in Austria and in certain parts of Germany that is popular. It's very thick and black. Uh, but if you have like a butternut a soup or something in that style, and you just drizzle a couple of drops of the thing, it's so rich. You're allergic to soy? Really? Oh my God. See, I tried to stop drinking milk. So now I drink all that almond milk, oat milk, pumpkin pumpkin spice iced coffee. Was that served year round or only for Halloween? Hello, 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 Lin Hirayama. Where from, Lin? Yeah, a friend of mine lost a lot of weight by stopping drinking milk and dairy products. And I tell you, now I drink milk, and it tastes funny. It tastes fatty. Even the low skim. Thank you, Jax, for the image. Hi, in LA. Oh, awesome. Good greetings from Florida. I've got Mangled Unicorn and Iron Fire Horse. Some other people stopped by before to say hi, but they left. So thank you for stopping by. What's up? What's up in Los Angeles? What time is it? How long have I been on already? Because you lose track of the time on this thing. Jackson, doesn't this thing have like a timer somewhere, where you can tell you how long? Oh, yeah, yeah. It's right on the screen. Hello. So I've been on for 50 minutes. Amazing. Yeah, I sometimes put pumpkin spice on my rice pudding on top instead of cinnamon. Well, who looks at that corner of the screen anyways? I'm squirreling at the comment section. Well, so before I go, does anybody want one of these oracle cards drawn out? Except that the lighting here is so bad. I'm gonna pull myself to see what the oracle says for me tonight. Yo, hey, ba, hey. So this one's for me. Oh, of course. I want to leave you with something nice. So I'm pulling from this affirmations card, uh, to leave us with a sweet note. before we go going to bed. So mine says engagement. Today, I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. There you go. Voila. So you guys must be all those little fishes in there. Okay, Irene. If you hear if you hear snoring, it's my two dogs. Ladies, you sound like a like a train. Can you hear that? All right, Jack. No, no, this is for Irene. Sorry, Irene. Confidence, and it's a refrigerator. Yeah, they snore and they fart, and they sleep in the bed with me, or the other way around. I sleep in their bed, and it's a battle every night because they wanna every if I move they go to the where I was uh, uh, posed to feel warm or whatever. Well, let me read to see what it says. In this moment, I take a step back and look at myself with the pride of a good mother. I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would. I would invite all the neighbors over and say, "Look at that! Can you believe what an A+ that is?" Yeah, that sounds more like overconfidence. Look, neighbors, I made little magnets of myself. Jack, so this one's for you. You have manifestation, but no picture. If you could have everything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You're holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Are you listening to that? So you need to get yourself a little wand and make a wish, Jax. It's difficult here with this light. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Then, before I go to bed, I'm gonna start chanting, uh, lottery, 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 the lotto, the big one, and watch me get a stroke or something. Oh, this is just a very practical sense. The more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you might want and might have the means to help you make them make them happen. Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting. But don't use that word if you don't want to. So is Lynn still around, or did she leave? Is Jackson? Is it just us three? Irene, yourself, and I. Oh no, Lynn is here. Ah, okay. Lynn. So I'm gonna pull an oracle card for you. I've been pulling an oracle card for everybody. So you get wonder. Let's see if I can read this. Wonder. It's a wonderful thing to be in the state of wonder. And when I'm good, when a good audience to my life becomes better and better theater. I hope it's theater and not just drama. I can shout encore and be tickled when it happens again. When something when something maddening happens, I can laugh it off. Either way, I'm glad that I got the ticket to the show. That's a very nice positive card. Yeah, well, to be like a child again, Lynn, is sometimes the treasure. Everything is new. Everything is wonderful. Everything is good. So, dear friends, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the lovely conversation. Oh, sweetheart, you're still a baby. Remember, 60 now is the new 40s. Well, I hope you feel good. Hope you feel better, Jax. Irene, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And Link, say you too as well. And Jackie Chahakaranda, who stopped before, and Selema. So, good night. Now, how do I get out of here? End stream.